You have to do it. You literally have to do it. I don't care how you do it, but you have to do it. You just have to commit to it. You like literally no matter what no matter what anyone says. And even if they did say something, why would you care in the first place? Is their opinion so important to you? Does it actually matter what they say? Look at their life, look at their relationships, look at their lifestyle, look at what they choose to do in their free time. Is that who you want to associate with? Is that who matters to you? Is that what you actually want in your life? Do they matter that much? Do you idealize this person? Do you put them on a pedestal? Do you? Be honest with me for a second. Because if you do, why? Why do you put that person on a pedestal? Why do you care so much? What this person thinks of you, what they do, what their opinion is. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. They're on a completely separate life path than you are. That's their mission. That's their goal. That's their objective. That is what they want. Is that what you want? Still. Is it a yes? Because if it's still a yes, there's so much work that needs to be done there, unfortunately. And the beautiful thing about this is that it will pass. The time will pass, no matter what. Well, that's another thing, actually. No. Because it's not like we have unlimited time. And my whole thing is like, oh, nervous system regulation. Like, I want you to take it slow, even if you're only working on this for an hour a day. But that's the thing. We only have so much time. And you can't waste it. You can't squander it. Especially on people that you truly... Will that person be there in 10 years? Be so real with yourself right now. Be soul crushingly real with yourself. And also, it's just about appraising realistically. You need to be objective. You need to be ruthless. Do you know how many people you're going to cut off? And that's a beautiful thing. Think about after you spend time with any of those people that are in your life right now, do you feel elevated? Do you feel happier? Do you feel more fulfilled? Is there anything else you would rather be doing than spending time with those people? Be dead honest with yourself, for yourself, and no one else, because it is your life at the end of the day. No one else's life. Who cares what they think? Be cringe. Go all in. If you have a message from your heart, you need to speak it. This is cringe. I used to record myself when I was like 12 years old, and I would do like little motivational videos. But I scrubbed it. Like, I deleted them from my iPod. Like, I scrubbed. And I used to post YouTube videos too, and I stopped because there was this mean guy. And it hurts to think about how 14 years, I could have been doing this for 14 years if I just didn't care what someone thought, and I would have kept going, and I would have had the proof. That hurts me on a personal level, on a genuine soul crushing level. That's terrible. But this is coming from a place of personal experience. You just can't care. You absolutely cannot care in the slightest what other people think. Care about your message, care about your story, care about the resonance that you have to say to other souls. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, please. It hurts. You can't care anymore about what other people have to say, especially if they're not someplace that you want to be in your life. Look up to those who succeed and learn from their success. Admire that success. Don't be jealous of their success. Just learn, admire it. There's so much to learn. And the thing is, successful people are more often than not alone because of their success. Even if you have the most supportive friends in the world, there's a turning point. There is, unfortunately, out of jealousy, out of hatred, out of envy, just out of so many negative, downtrodden emotions that you do not need to be associating with in the slightest. It does not serve you for the better. If it doesn't get you to where you want to be in 10 years, then why are you doing that? Why are you actually entertaining and pursuing something that will not get you there? If future you is looking back on this through your memories, are you happier for this? Are you better for this? Where is this taking you ultimately? You cannot care what other people think. Everyone is on their own different path. And I know I'm repeating myself, but you really don't get it. You just don't get it. And past the point, like, if you actually got it, you would not be sitting here watching this. You would be doing anything. You would be taking action. You'd be pursuing it. You'd be making a plan, but not over planning and not overthinking. You would actually be fulfilling it. You would be out there. You'd be recording, you'd be posting, you'd be doing something other than consuming content, which, thank you, but like, do it. Just do the thing. Do the thing that makes you cringe at yourself and stick with it, the consistency, and learn that it's safe to do that. That no matter what, that is your thing. And say in 1 year you don't like it anymore, amazing. You did it. You can say that you actually stuck with it, that you tried. You gave it your all. There's no shame in that. But there is shame in trying to downplay this, in trying to distract yourself, and just settling and being complacent and not giving it your all. It's actually more cringe to not give it your all and not try your hardest with your whole entire heart and soul and essence and being. You need to be entirely impossible to ignore. You need to say it with every ounce of your being, every atom that you have, every little iota, every little barley corn, whatever measurement you want to use. You need to use it to the full advantage that you were given. You need to squeeze the life out of it. And I mean that as aggressively as possible. From the wound that gushes, it is flowing. You need to utilize that. It is a spring of life, of wealth. And none of us are using it to its full freedom, unfortunately. To its full fruition, I want to say, actually, not freedom. But it can lead to freedom. Freedom of the soul, freedom of the mind, freedom of the spirit. You need to do whatever your calling is. Stick with it. And just stick with it. More than you're doing anything else. Yes, you have a 9 to 5. Yes, you have an 8 to 4. Whatever your shift work is. But you need to be consistent. And again, say in a year you change your mind, you want to do something else. Amazing. Amazing. And you can rest at night knowing you did that. Knowing you left the tiniest little mark on this earth. The tiniest, a little dent. A pittance of a bruise. A blemish. Not a blemish. That implies imperfection. But rather, anything that said, yes, I was here. Do you want to die living only in the memories of those that loved you? Do you want that? Is that your calling? Do you really? Is that how you want to be remembered? I think that's a beautiful thing, don't get me wrong. But we were meant for greater things. If you're here, there's a reason you're watching this in the first place. You know that you were meant for something greater, for something beyond this, beyond settling and being complacent and just making a plethora of excuses, absolute cornucopia, whatever helps you sleep at night in the current state that you're in. It is beyond that. It is so beyond that. And you need more. You need to go and pursue confidently in the direction of your dreams. There's a reason that they're your dreams. They're there for an absolute reason, with conviction. And again, your whole heart, soul, spirit, your entire being, there's a reason that it's yours and no one else's. You could have the exact same life experiences, the exact same memories, but It's the fact that we are so individual and unique. Our souls have a certain resonance. This exact video, the the words are the exact same for every single person that is watching this video, but it'll land differently for one person compared to another. There will be an entirely different takeaway, whether positive or negative, whether someone's like, wow, she's chatting a whole lot of shit, or someone's like, whoa, she's like spitting the truth. I don't care. This is what I want to do. Do I care if this is cringy? If someone is judging me because of this, because I'm saying these things? No, I don't anymore, because I can sleep at night knowing I published this. I said, post this. I didn't even watch. I don't watch these over, by the way. I record these, and then I say, this is it. This is what my soul had to say. I'm speaking from my absolute heart. The fact that these are in one take should tell you a lot. These are unscripted. I just be spitting. Like, this is what I need. Like, this is my thing. Whatever your thing is, pursue it. Just go after it. I don't care if it's within the next hour. I don't care if it's tomorrow, which never comes. Which never, ever comes. You just need to do it. I need you to pursue it. Not even for me. But if I'm the wake-up call, I'm more than happy to do that. But you need to do it for yourself, for your future generation, for all the people that lived before you, living small so you could be here today in such a privileged spot, and just sit there and watch this video and think, wow, okay, and continue to play small. How many times do you have to watch these videos and then continually think, wow, okay, all right, and then continue to do absolutely nothing, continue to just not change, continue to make those excuses? How long? How many years? How many videos? How many minutes have you wasted sitting there, getting in that state, activating your nervous system, thinking, wow, okay, okay? Because that's not how it's done. It is done through consistency, patience, determination, self-belief. You need the confidence to pursue it. If you do not build, but it's ironic, I'm going to interrupt myself here, because if you don't have the confidence, you're more than likely to not do it at all. But it's funny because you build the confidence through by doing it. I know it sounds super scary and super daunting and super contradictory, but it's true. Because you don't grow if you're comfortable. I promise you, the fear is worth the... No, sorry. The feeling is worth the fear. Once you get over that fear and you have that feeling, it is addictive. You can go back to being the same person, but why would you want to? It's like deterring from your growth actively. It is taking away from who you were meant to be. The plan that was laid down before you were even born. And you don't want that, do you? Do you actually want that? Do you want to be those people who look at other people and think, oh yeah, they're doing that thing that's kind of cringy, or oh wow, they're making their soul on fire, like they're actually fulfilling what makes their soul light up? Yeah, no, that's one. You want to be that? Do you want to be that? Because that will be you in 20 years. Whether it's not active right now, if you just keep telling yourself, oh, I need to lock in, I have to lock in, that's going to be me one day. With the Aventador, oh, that's going to be me. Oh, bro, I'm going to get into day trading. Bro, I got big plans. They're brewing. First, I gotta no, that's not it. I'm sorry, but that's not it. You can take that as a personal attack. I don't care. I'm speaking for myself. I want the Aventador. And I keep telling myself, bro, gotta get into day trading. Gotta learn how to make courses. Gotta do this, digital assets. Oh my gosh. I need to do XYZ. I need to do all of these things. Like, that's not it. That's not the play. But how are you gonna do that? Yes, use your goals. Yes, keep them in mind. Be realistic though. because otherwise in 20 years you're gonna be bitter. This is all super contrarian, not even contrarian, but just there's so much to be said. There's so much to be said. In my last video, I acknowledged, oh, get a stable 9 to 5. Oh, you need a job. Oh, to a certain extent. Otherwise, you're not gonna have stability. Like, you need housing stability. Like, you need something. If you are really talented and you just learn how to do one thing and you can profit off that, keep with it. I'm not even joking. What's that guy? Giuliano Massarelli, the insurance guy. Oh, amazing. What an inspiration. What a guy. He does that. He just does that and he keeps doing it. He's amazing at it. That's his thing. That's his calling. This is the point that I'm trying to make. That's his thing. And if you just find it and you stick with it, that can be the rest of your life. I'm not even talking about the lifestyle. I just mean the energy, the wealth, not like the richness in that sense, but not the materialism. I'm talking about the energy that is felt, the vibration, how soundly he must sleep. That dude is happy. That dude is 100% happy. That dude is thriving, living his life. That could be you. That could be you. That genuinely could be you. Find your thing. Stick with it for at least a year. If you find out it's not your thing, give it up. Yeah, sure, why not? Then that's like one thing that you can cross off the list. You could be like, yeah, I tried it, didn't work out. Womp womp. Oh my gosh, so sad. And then on to the next. On to the next. Because if you never give it a go, you'll just never know. And then if you give it a go, then you'll figure that out. So essentially, I'm dumbing this down a lot. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is stick with it. It will be worth it. No matter what the outcome is, it will be worth it. You just need to be entirely, absolutely, completely impossible to ignore. Be obnoxious. Go out of your way to be so drawn to your path that you infuriate other people by what you're doing. Haters are good, in fact. Haters, when I was younger, I was terrified of taking up space. So scared. Literally horrified of just existing. Yeah, literally just existing. But the thing is, I thought haters were like the worst. Like, I was such a people pleaser. The massivest people pleaser. And now, I would love to have haters. I would love to have people knocking on my doorstep, not actually, and just be like, hey, what you're doing is shit. Because I know that I'm striking some chords, and that's what we need to be doing. If you're not listening to your soul, if you're not listening to your calling, what are you doing? What are you doing? To end with the cheesiest quote ever, which I love, found on Pinterest, to be ballin', you gotta be all in. And that is true. It rings true. I will close this now because it's coming up to 19 minutes, which is crazy. Okay, bye. Until next time.